For nearly 50 years, a spacecraft named Voyager 2 has been silently drifting across the vast, dark sea of space. Launched in 1977, it has continued its journey farther from Earth than anyone thought possible, leaving behind the warmth and light of our Sun. With each passing year, it moves deeper into the cold, star-filled unknown. Voyager 2 was never meant to travel this far or last this long. It was designed in the early 1970s, using technology far less advanced than even today's smartphones. Yet somehow, it's still alive, sending faint signals back to Earth. These signals are like quiet echoes from a lone traveler moving through the endless night. But recently, something unusual happened. NASA's scientists detected a strange, unexplained signal from the spacecraft. It wasn't just background noise or random interference. It didn't match any known space communication pattern. In fact, it defied every expectation, like a mysterious message from the unknown. When experts examined the transmission, they found a pattern unlike anything recorded before. It didn't fit any known map or model. It was something entirely new, something that shook the scientific community. Voyager 2 was launched during a rare alignment of the outer planets: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. This unique planetary setup only happens once every 176 years. It allowed the spacecraft to perform a series of gravity assists, using the planet's gravitational pull to slingshot itself deeper into space. Thanks to careful planning and a manually calculated flight path, Voyager 2 gained speed and energy with each flyby. By the time it left Neptune, it was heading out of the solar system. Though it had only 69 kilobytes of memory and transmitted with the power of a small light bulb, Voyager 2 kept going. And in 2018, it finally passed the heliopause, the invisible boundary where the Sun's influence fades and interstellar space begins. As Voyager 2 crossed this edge, it found something astonishing. Radiation levels shifted suddenly. Magnetic fields acted unpredictably. Plasma currents flowed in strange ways. Scientists once believed the edge of our solar system was a calm transition zone. But Voyager 2 showed them it was a chaotic, stormy region, full of violent magnetic clashes and swirling charged particles. Even more bizarre were sudden pulses and unexplained radiation bursts that seemed to come from nowhere. Then came something completely unexpected: a stable zone of plasma, but with rising levels of dangerous galactic radiation and magnetic behavior that defied known science. Something unknown, something unseen, seemed to be shaping this distant region of space. Voyager 2 is powered by small plutonium generators, which lose energy each year. To keep it running, engineers have turned off most systems. Still, some instruments, like the cosmic ray detector, are performing far beyond their expected lifespans. Voyager 2 has become more than just a machine. It is a symbol of human spirit, exploration, and creativity. Built by hand, guided by generations of scientists, and designed with purpose, it continues to rewrite what we know about space. Recently, it captured a brief, repeating frequency spike, lasting only 2.4 seconds. It wasn't noise. It wasn't an error. It was real. Some called it a technical glitch. Others believed it might be something more, perhaps a message or a signpost left by something out there. Voyager 2 carries with it a golden record, a time capsule from Earth with music, sounds, images, and greetings in dozens of languages. It's humanity's message in a bottle, drifting through the cosmos. Now, as its power fades, Voyager 2 is still telling us stories from beyond the Sun's reach. It reminds us that space is not silent. The void is not empty. And there is so much more we do not understand. Perhaps this strange signal was no accident. Perhaps we were meant to hear it. As Voyager 2 slowly dims, it leaves behind a powerful message: the journey isn't over. Exploration will continue. The mysterious 2.4-second signal captured by Voyager 2 wasn't just an odd moment in deep space. It sparked a wave of questions, discussions, and new theories within the global scientific community. What if the signal wasn't just strange, it was significant? What if it pointed to something more than natural cosmic noise? Some researchers proposed that the signal could be an unknown form of interstellar plasma behavior, perhaps triggered by a hidden structure in space. Others speculated that it could be a distant echo, bouncing off something Voyager 2 passed without realizing. But a few dared to ask a bigger question. What if we weren't alone in hearing it? While no evidence yet confirms intelligent origins, the signal's pattern and precision opened the door to new possibilities. Could deep space carry more structure, more information, than we ever imagined? Could Voyager 2 be brushing against regions of space shaped by forces we don't yet understand? Back on Earth, a quiet race began among astronomers and physicists. Advanced radio telescopes tuned into the frequency Voyager 2 had detected. Supercomputers analyzed the data, looking for repetitions, rhythms, or harmonics in the signal. Was it a one-time anomaly? Or a signpost? A fixed point in the cosmic sea, waiting to be decoded? Even more surprising, some instruments on Earth picked up distant, faint echoes that closely resembled the Voyager 2 pulse. Not strong. Not clear. But strangely similar. It was as if something had responded, not in words, but in physics. A ripple in the fabric of space. Suddenly, Voyager 2 wasn't just a silent observer. It had become part of a potential conversation, a cosmic dialogue written not in sound, but in radiation, magnetism, and spacetime. And all of this from a spacecraft powered by fading plutonium, with weaker signals each day. As it drifts farther, Voyager 2 is now over 20 billion kilometers from Earth. Its journey is slow but steady, heading toward a region known as the local interstellar cloud, a vast, diffuse cloud of gas and dust floating between the stars. No human-made object has ever entered it. Voyager the second of maybe the first. What secrets lie within this cloud? Is it just empty particles, or does it contain the building blocks of future stars and planets? Scientists hope Voyager 2's instruments, still barely hanging on, will send back enough data to answer these questions before its final power reserves fade out completely. But Voyager's journey is not just about science. It's about human hope. It reminds us that curiosity can outlast distance. That something built with slide rules and soldering irons can cross into places no one has ever seen, heard, or imagined. The golden record still spins aboard the spacecraft. It carries greetings from a small blue planet orbiting a modest yellow star. A world filled with life, music, stories, and questions. Questions that Voyager 2 now carries into eternity. And perhaps, somewhere, something or someone might listen. If the 2.4-second signal meant anything, if it was more than noise, then Voyager 2's mission is no longer just one way. It has become a beacon. A bridge. One day, long after we're gone, Voyager 2 will still be traveling. Still holding that golden record. Still whispering through the void. It is proof that we once looked up, not with fear but with wonder. Its latest signal reminds us that space is not silent. It speaks, in ways we're only beginning to understand.